Good evening, everyone. Am I visible and audible? I cannot see anyone. Okay, someone is joining. Please let me know who you are. Please try to message me so that I can know about you. First of tell me, am I visible properly and audible? Okay, Ronnie, how are you? So I am doing great. And how about you? Okay, speak English with more. Yeah. How are you doing, bro? So if you are new in this video, please try to like, share and subscribe my channel. I am doing fantastic. And how are you? Speak English with Mormo. I'm doing fantastic. Okay. I am also doing great and thank you for asking. Right now I'm making video on YouTube. Okay, okay, that's great. Okay. So keep doing that. And how is your speaking journey going on? Tell me something about it. And you haven't liked my live also. Please try to like the video because if you like the video, the YouTube algorithm will recommend my videos. Okay, and I will also get motivation for creating such lot of videos and also sometimes live. And from where? Where are you from? Speak English with Murmu. Sir, where are you from? And Ronnie, where are you from? Please tell me. And do you speak English every day? Because if you don't speak this language and on a daily basis, so you will not be able to a very good speaker. and in a very short span. If you want to be a very good speaker, impeccable speaker, you have to speak this language on a daily basis, because the more you speak, the more you will be good at English in a very short span of time. And if you don't speak, if you just keep on reading books and keep on watching YouTube videos, so you'll get to learn many things, but you will not be able to speak this language in a very short span of time, and it will take a lot of time. So that's why you have to speak a lot. Your speaking practice should be developed on a daily basis, right? My speaking journey is going on so I getting this. When I want to speak with other, but I cannot speak properly for improving myself. What should I do? Become the best. Okay, when I want to speak with other, but I okay. So it's all about practice. Okay. So because you are not, I think you are not speaking. You are not speaking on a daily basis. You make the habit of speaking on a daily basis. And if you say that you don't have any speaking partner, so you can take the help of AI also. And there are lots of platforms available. Okay, Skype application, Fluency, Hybro, Jostox apps. There are so many co-learners available who are like you. Some someone is good at intermediate, someone is a beginners, someone is like expert also. There are each levels of English learners there. Okay, so you can try to connect with those co-learners, and you will have the habit of speaking. Okay, without having without practicing on a daily basis, you will not able to develop your speaking skill, because your mouth muscle is not trained. Okay, to be a very good speaker, your mouth should be open. Okay, so that's the only secret to be a very good speaker. And one thing is, you have to understand that speaking comes from speaking, not by just reading. Okay, but you have to read also for learning grammatical structure, for developing your pronunciation. Okay, you have to read also, but you have to focus too much on speaking. Then uh, you will be good at speaking also. And it's not the journey of just 1 month or 2 month, because it's a language. It takes time. It maybe take uh, it may take maybe one year, 2 year. It's totally up to you effort how much efforts you are putting in yourself. It's totally up to you, right? I'm having cough and cold these days because the winter season is starting, so that's why. And I am allergic to this weather, to this winter season. Okay, I try to watch your different kinds of videos on YouTube. Okay, that's so kind of you. Thank you very much for watching my videos. Keep watching and keep learning. Tell me, Ronnie, how long do you spend for speaking or for practicing purpose, how long do you spend? In my, because what I am trying to tell you that we have to spend minimum 1 hour every day, okay? Because we are not getting the environment of speaking this language most of the times, because my native language is Santali and my local language is Bengali. That's why I'm not getting this the environment of speaking this language. So that's why whenever I get free time, at that time I try to speak to co-learners. Okay, maybe sometimes also it may maybe 3 hours, 4 hours. Okay, but everybody cannot do this because due to their job profile or their routine. Okay, so we have to spend minimum, in my point of view, I'm always trying to say that minimum 1 hour is good for becoming very, very good speaker. Okay, because there are 24 hours in a day, and in a day if we can't give just 1 hour, so it will be very tough and challenging to become a very good speaker. And how is the weather in your side? And there are many steps and many strategies to speak this language. Okay, and one thing you must have knowledge is that there is a LSRW technique. Okay, LSRW means listening, speaking, reading, and writing. So we have to follow these four techniques: listening, speaking, and reading and writing. And in my point of view, listening and speaking are most important, because suppose that we everybody learned our mother tongue in our childhood when we were uh, 2 or 3 years. Okay, at that time we try to listen a lot from our elders, from our surroundings. We try to observe the surroundings, whatever the people are trying to say to themselves. At that time we try to observe, we try to listen. By listening, by observing, we just learned our mother tongue. Okay, then we started speaking. And at the initial stage of speaking, in our earlier times, in learning our mother tongue, at that time we also made a lot of mistakes. Okay, so we should not we should not get worried about making mistakes, because mistakes are part of learning language. In every field of doing anything, you will make a little bit mistakes, so we should not worry about our making mistake. We should embrace our mistakes, because we are not human, we are not god, we are just human beings. And to our us, uh, to to make mistake is allowed. Okay, making mistake is always allowed. And if we don't make mistakes, so how can we learn this language? I want to spend 24 hours for speaking purpose, but environment is not suitable for speaking English. By the way, I have no partner. That's why I am unable to learn English properly. Okay, so this problem is not only for you. This problem happens with everyone, and in my area also, and most of the people. You can say that in 90% cases, okay, of learning this language, so everybody don't have, everybody doesn't have this speaking partner. Okay, so we have to just find out our speaking partners, maybe from offline or online. And offline there are all of many applications: Skype applications, yes, Fluency app, Joe Stocks app, and Hybro app, Duolingo app. There are lots of apps available. Okay, on social media, and most of the apps are free nowadays. So you can grab this opportunity for speaking purpose. And one thing we should do that we have to create our own environment for speaking this language. Okay, but how can we do this? We have to create this speaking environment by speaking to ourselves. Okay, we have to speak to ourselves in front of mirror, also in front of camera, because everybody has a smartphone nowadays. So by taking a smartphone, we have to speak to ourselves, and we have to take just a single topic. Okay, maybe sports, there's lots of topics: sports, love marriage, arranged marriage, AI topic. Okay, computer, internet. Okay, internet, is internet bane or bone? Okay, so these kinds of topics we can choose, and we have to speak randomly. Okay, sometimes also we make mistake also, but we should not get worried about our making mistakes. After recording this video in our smartphone, we have to just check the video properly. Okay, carefully we have to check the video where we are making mistake, and after learning the mistakes, we have to just rectify our own mistakes. Okay, by this way we can learn this language, and we should not make sure that we should not repeat the same mistake again and again. Okay, so this is the thing we have to do, but we should not give up our learning this journey. Okay, I have mentioned you earlier that it's not a journey of 1 month or 2 months or maybe 6 months. It's a lifelong journey. Learning this language is a lifelong journey until our breath. Okay, and I also learn each and every day. I learn new things from this language. Okay. So friends, if you have any other questions or related to English also, you can ask. Feel free to ask me. Okay. And I have seen that many people struggling with this language. Okay, it could be the it could be students, it could be uh, mm, the experienced person also who are working in their own field, who have higher degrees. They are also struggling to speak this language, but we should not think too much about this, because it's a language, just it's a language. Okay, so we have to take it just as a language, not as a subject, and it's a very beautiful language. And nowadays the importance of learning language is immense. We should not neglect this language also, because everywhere this language is used everywhere, and the people all over the world, the people speak this language. And everything nowadays you can see the job in private sector, in government sector, offline, online, always the task is doing only in English. Okay, so that's why, and we have to just we have to also communicate with the people also, because what happens that if you know just our mother tongue, it's okay. If you know Hindi, it's also okay. But if you go to the southern part of our country, and if you go to abroad, or if you go abroad also, at that time you have to speak this only language, because nobody can understand your native language. Okay, so that's why it's a global language, and everybody can interact with each other with the help of this English language. So that's why we have to learn this language. We have to speak this language on a daily basis. Brahmo Kando. So how are you? You have joined for the first time this live session. And good evening. Let me share my speaking journey so far. So I just started my speaking journey 6 months ago, and before that, in my earlier times, I used to focus on grammar. Okay, I used to focus on reading books. Okay, but these habits also improved me a lot. But until unless I spoke this language, I was not able to speak this language, because at that time also I always felt underconfident in my earlier times, because I didn't have the habit of speaking this language due to not having the speaking partner in my locality with whom I could speak this language. Because nowadays you can see that I can speak this language, okay, without any hesitation, without any shyness, and without taking a lot of pauses. I can speak in any topic. Okay, because nowadays I am in the habit of speaking with co-learners. Each and every day I try to take sessions with 3 or 4 people. Okay, on from Skype application, and not from Skype application. There are lots of English groups also in my WhatsApp number. So I always try to speak to someone else. I always prefer to speak on video call. Sometimes a little bit on audio call, because if you speak on video call, so you feel, in my perspective, I have noticed that I feel very confident. Okay, because by speaking on video call, your communication skills also will improve, because your body language works there, your eye contact works there. Okay, your body gesture, movement always speaks like that. Okay, so that's why I always try to speak on video mode. And one another problem always is that most of the, because in my video, in the comment section, many people always ask me that I can understand English, but I cannot speak this language. It's a very common question, and it's a very common thing is that everybody knows a little bit grammar. Okay, everybody can speak, because everybody has done their schooling. Okay, maybe maybe 5 years, 6 years, or maybe 10 years. Okay, they have done their schooling also, but that's why they are they have the knowledge of some little bit basic grammar, but they can't speak this language properly, because there are lots of reasons also. First reason is that they are thinking a lot of people's judgment. Okay, if they speak English wrong, uh, if they make any mistake while speaking to someone else, so what should they do? What other people thinks about them? And people try to laugh at them, people try to make fun of them, try to criticize them. These kinds of things are thoughts they have in their mind, and for fear of making judgment, okay, so they always set themselves back. They don't try to come in front of people for speaking this language. Okay, so this is one of the major concern. Okay, but I think that we should not think of the other people, because it's your life. You are trying to speak this language, you are trying to hone or polish your language skill. So what is the use of thinking of other people's judgment, because they don't have value in your life. Okay, if you are trying to, if you just achieve fluency in this language, so uh, you'll be very good at speaking also. Okay, so we should not think of the other people, rather than we should only think about our goal. Okay, because uh, if you start thinking of other people's, so you will defide from your goal. You will not be able to focus on your approach to goal. That's why we have to think only on our goal also. And the most important thing of speaking this language is that there are two things are most important. So I have already mentioned you, listening and speaking. Okay, we have to listen a lot. We have to listen English conversational videos, English podcast, motivational, in whatever things we have interest. Accordingly, we have to just listen. Maybe we have knack in sports, we have knack in motivation. Okay, so something like that. If you, in whatever things we have only interest, accordingly we have to listen. Okay, and we have to listen good teachers, good content also. And in my case also, I in my earlier times I try to listen. There are many English channels also. One channel is name is that English with Chandans. Okay, he is a very great teacher in English, and he is a multi-talented person. Okay, because he speaks this language flawlessly. He is an impeccable speaker, and he has acting skill also right now, because nowadays he is acting in some in some in some films also. I have seen many videos of Chandan sir, and there's also many channels like uh, Grammar with Manju ma'am. I always try to watch her videos also, and sometimes also English speakers content I try to watch. Okay, there are so many channels available. You just go through YouTube. You can see plethora of YouTube channels of English speakers. You have just given one like. Please try to like my videos so that YouTube can recommend my videos, and I will also get motivation for creating such live and more videos as well. And another thing is that reading is also very helpful to enhance your speaking skill, and you can read the books according to your interest. Okay, in which types of book do you have interest, so you can read those books also. If you have interest in sports, you can read the sports related book. Uh, if you have interest in stories, you can read those books also. Because I have interest in stories, children, especially children's storybooks. I have interest, so accordingly, I just try to read lot of storybooks. Okay, and I also have a wish to read the book Atomic Habit, Rich Dad Poor Dad. Because what happens that if you read the books also, you will get to learn the sentence pattern. Okay, sentence structure you get to learn, and grammatical concept you get to learn, and there are lots of advanced words, idioms, phrases will be available in text also. You will get to learn how these kinds of sentence or advanced words are used there, so you will get to learn from there also, and automatically your pronunciation will also be improved there. Okay, speak Priyanka Katria. Okay, ma'am. Hi. Good evening, ma'am. How are you doing, ma'am? I'm so happy that you have joined you have joined this live session. I'm so happy, and you can say that I'm over the moon by seeing you. And ma'am, how is your practice is going on? I have watched lots of your videos, and your videos have got a lot of views also, and you are doing a wonderful job. Okay, because you are also learning, and you are also helping a lot of learners like me. I am also learning from your videos. Lychee Block. Good evening, sir. I have a question, sir. Please go ahead. Please ask me. Okay, ma'am. How is your practice going on? Okay, ma'am. My practice is going on nowadays well, and everything is just good by the grace of God. And I am trying my level best to enhance my speaking skill as well as my communication skill. And ma'am, I have a question. So, how long do you spend to for practicing purpose on a daily basis? Okay, just 1 hour. Okay, that's wonderful, ma'am. You just give 1 hour. Okay, okay. But you have wonderful comment about this language. I can see from your videos you are speaking like flawless speaker. Okay, just like impeccable speaker. And ma'am, if you have time, so please try to have a conversation with me also, so that uh, I can get to learn from your side also. Because I am your subscriber also. 30 minutes for speaking, 30 minutes for listening. Okay, that's great. Because speaking to you was one of my bucket list. Okay, ma'am. I had a wish to speak to you also. I tried to connect you multiple times. Okay, baby. I know you are busy due to some time issues. Maybe we are not connecting. Okay, ma'am. It's my pleasure to have talked to you, and definitely, if I will have a conversation with you on video call, so I'll be over the moon. You can see. Lychee block. Thanks for giving me a chance. I am basically a new learner in English. How to start? Please advise to me. Okay, okay, I'm giving your answer. Okay, so you, you have said that I don't know about you because I knew for the first time. So you have said that you are a new learner in English. So I don't know how much knowledge you have. First of all, we have to understand that how much level we are in English. Okay, how much knowledge, how much basic knowledge we have, basic grammar knowledge. Okay, first of all, we have to understand it accordingly because there are so many levels in English language. If you don't you are new learner. Okay, so if you have learned some basic grammar, okay, so you can start easily. Okay, and you cannot face many difficulties in learning this language. And if you don't have any roadmap, if you don't know ABC of this language, so you have to face a little bit problem. But at the end of the day also, automatically you will get to learn many things also. But before that, you have to put in a lot of efforts in order to be very good speaker. Okay, so first of all, we have to understand how much knowledge we have, so accordingly we have to act. Okay, so if you don't have basic knowledge, you have to learn some basic knowledge, basic grammar means tenses, parts of speech, article, preposition, and active passive voice change. Okay, so and also most important also modal verbs. Okay, we have to learn these kinds of basic grammar, and after that we have to frame sentences. Okay, according to the situation also, and we have to learn some situational phrases, situational activities related phrases also. Okay, and accordingly we have to just use in our daily based in our daily based situation also, and daily while we have to use those words in our conversation. Okay, 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 ma'am. I am looking forward to connecting to you also soon. Those who are watching for the first time this live session, please try to like, share, and those who are new in this video who haven't subscribed, please try to support me by subscribing my channel, because my channel is all about English learning, English speaking, and I am trying to help all the co-learners who are trying to learn, who are always trying to learn this language. So what I am trying to tell you, Lichi blog, that first of all we have to act, we have to learn some basic grammar of English. After that we have to frame some sentences according to the situation, and we have to speak a lot. We have to focus on our speaking a lot. Okay, and side by side we have to listen English podcast, English movies, according to your interest, in which field you have interest. If you have interest in watching cartoons or in watching movies or in watching sports, you have to just listen and watch those kinds of content. Okay. Okay, you subscribe to my channel 2 months. Okay. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much for subscribing my channel. Okay, so keep watching and keep learning. So we have to listen. We have to listen and watch those kinds of content also for enhancing our speaking skill. And I have told you that we have to focus too much on our speaking. Side by side also we have to read books, many books, according to our interest. Okay, we have to read books also, because after reading books your pronunciation will be improved, your articulation will be clear, your grammatical concept will be clear also by reading a book, or by reading book a lot, multiple times. Okay, so we make the habit of reading books also, and you can also try to write something also, any topic in English also. Okay, because by writing your thought process will be improved also, and you will automatically you can think in English also while having conversation with someone else. So that's why we have to think in English also. Okay, so by this way your speaking will be good, but you have to come out from your comfort zone, because we the people always try to live the life, okay, by sitting at our home. We don't try to come out from our comfort zone, so we have to push a lot ourselves. Okay, we have to think like out of the box for doing anything in our life, and then we will be able to succeed in our life. And until unless you speak a lot, you will not able to be good at speaking. And one thing you must know that speaking only comes from speaking, not by reading and listening. Okay, but reading and listening also will help you a lot. But until only you speak this language, your speaking skill will not be improved. You have to open your mouth always. Lychee blog, I have been watching all of your videos. Thanks a lot. Thanks, Tom, for watching my all of videos. I think you have got whatever I am trying to say according to your question. And if you have any questions regarding English or whatever else, you can feel free to ask me. I'll be only for 5 minutes on also, because it's my video is going longer. So first and foremost, we have to understand that it's a language. Okay. So in order to speak this language, in order to improve our speaking skill, we have to speak this language. We have to listen a lot. We have to listen songs. We have to listen to songs. We have to listen to podcast. We have to listen to movies according to our interest. We can watch English cartoons, because in my earlier times, what I did that I used to watch a lot of English cartoons. Okay, and I used to watch those cartoons with my son, because I love watching English cartoons. You can also watch uh, many cartoons. Okay, there are many cartoon channels available. Okay, Lychee Black. Thank you very much, Lychee Block. Okay, so according to this, we have to listen and watch those English contents also, and after that we have to speak. Okay, and we the people have the mindset that sometimes also we, while speaking to someone else, we make a lot of mistakes. But we have to understand that while speaking in English, definitely we'll make a mistakes, because it's not our mother tongue. So why should I feel ashamed of making mistakes? Okay, we should not feel ashamed of making mistakes, because it's a natural. Making mistake is just a natural. Okay, when we can also rectify our mistakes, we can correct our mistakes on a daily basis. Gradually it will be removed also, day by day. Okay, because it's a language and it will take a time also. We cannot expect the perfection like British speakers, because we are not living in British. Okay, we are living in the country where this language is not our mother tongue. Every time we speak our native language, or somewhere also in our local language. So that's why we are not getting this kinds of English speaking environment at our home, not either at home or even in our locality. So that's why we cannot expect perfection. And I would say that perfection is just an illusion. Okay, so it's all about our practice, how much efforts we are putting in ourselves. It's totally up to you. So that's why we have to put in a lot of efforts to ourselves to in order to be a very good speaker, in order to polish our speaking skill. That's why. And we have to just surround ourselves with the English speaking people. Okay, we have to find out the speaking partners. And definitely, because there is a saying that while there is a way, while there is a will, there is a way. Okay, so if you can automatically get many types of code learners like you also. Okay, so don't need to worry about it. You have to speak a lot, and if you don't have speaking partner, so AI is always helpful. AI is always available there. Okay, Meta, there is a Meta AI, Chat GPT AI is always available. We can try to speak to him, and this AI will not criticize you. This AI will not make fun of you. Okay, This AI is always like your friend who will always motivate you, guide you to speak this language like a good speaker, like a fluent speaker. Okay, and I have been, I just try to speak to AI multiple times also. And before that, I didn't have the idea of this chat GPT AI. Okay, after watching a lot of YouTube videos from there, I got to learn that there is a chat GPT app, and there's a chat GPT AI who always and there's a facility of speaking to this AI also, and having this facility, I always try to speak. Okay, so you can also try to speak this AI. Definitely, your speaking skill will be also improved, and if you keep on continue, if you keep on speaking with AI also, you can just see that minimum in a month 50 in a month your speaking will improve a lot. Okay, but not like uh, not like a fluent speaker, but definitely we will get closer to a fluent speaker. Okay, but you have to be very consistent regarding this your journey. And simultaneously also you have to read some books, because reading books also is a very good habit. And if you have this habit of reading, so your pronunciation will be also improve, your articulation also will improve, your communication skill, your voice tonality. Okay, everything will be also improved. So reading books is also very good habit, and you have to also think in English. And before that also we have to learn some idioms and idioms and phrases, idioms and also advanced words, and some daily used phrases we have to also learn. Okay, we should not we should not mug up the word from the dictionary, because uh, this concept is not good. What I have noticed that. Okay, because if you mug up all the words from the dictionary, so it doesn't mean that you can speak this language like a native speaker or fluent speaker. Okay, and it is very challenging task also. But if you focus on daily activities, daily idiom, daily idioms also, if you try to learn some phrases also, daily used phrases also, your speaking or you can implement those words, idioms, phrases in your conversation, and automatically your your speaking skill, your communication skill will also be improved. Okay. Okay, so if you have any question you can ask, or otherwise I have to wrap up this live session. Okay, now I'm going to wind up this live session, and thank you very much guys. And just one thing I'm going to tell you that I, you watch a lot of videos of mine, and in my earlier videos I was getting a lot of views. Okay, but nowadays I'm not getting so much views. So you know that there's a lot of competition, and algorithm works according to our views. Okay, so how much views we are getting, according to our views, the algorithm, YouTube algorithm will recommend our channel also. So if I'm not getting so much views, so YouTube algorithm will not recommend my channel. Okay, so that's why I'm always trying to say that if you watch my videos, if you like my videos, please try to like, share on and subscribe my channel. Okay, because if you like, share, and if I am getting a lot of views, I'll be very motivated. I'll get inspiration for making such kind of videos also. Okay, and it will boost my YouTube channel also. That's why I'm requesting to all of you. Please try to watch my videos. Please try to like, share, and subscribe my channel as much as you can. Okay. So I am going to wind up this live session, and thank you very much for joining this live session, and keep watching and keep practicing, and definitely will be a very good speaker. So try to be always consistent in this journey, because it's a journey. Language learning, it's a lifelong journey. So we always have to be very constant, confident or as well. Okay, so by this way you will be a very good speaker if you keep on practicing on this journey. Okay. Okay, so thank you very much for joining this live session. Okay, good night. Bye everyone.